Well, on Wednesday night, live from Wollongong, it is a main event pay-per-view with Sam Goodman taking on Mark Scheibs in a fight that has grown in intensity throughout this build-up. Thanks for joining us today to have a chat before you do battle on Wednesday night. Sam, I'm going to start with you. You're about to headline your first pay-per-view event. Can you quite believe that sitting opposite you is Mark Scheibs?
Look, to be honest, I can't believe he got the fight. You know, he's talked his way into it, I believe, and look, he's done his job like that. He's talked a lot of talk, and look, it's landed in this fight. But to be honest, I thought I was done with this level of opposition. But look, we're here. I get to fight in Wollongong, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for next Wednesday.
Why do you think you're here, Mark?
Oh, look, Sam's probably hit that on the head, to be honest. You know, I feel that I'm going to give Sam a good fight, but obviously I've been fortunate enough to get this fight with Sam, but, you know, we'll see March 13th.
What about the fact that you produced what you did in your most recent fight, that knockout which we all saw and which I'm sure Sam, amongst all others, took notice of? Yeah,
look, that was just a glimpse of what I can do. I believe this fight will showcase all my talent and my skills. I've got the perfect opponent in Sam, you know. Again, I credit Sam for taking the fight, and you know, it's going to be an exciting fight March 13th.
Is there something to worry about in the fact that he does have that power and that we've seen it, and the fact that you're risking everything? You're number one in the world with two of the sanctioning bodies, and all that goes away with a loss or with a shot like what he produced.
Yeah, that's every fight though. But I love fighting, and you know, to stay active, I needed to take a fight like this. So that's what I'm doing. I want to stay active. I want to be busy, and look, Mark threw his hand up, and that's the fight we landed on. So look, he's talked. Like I said, I thought he's talked his way into it, but he's took it. So look, it's going to be a good fight. I'm excited, but look, I haven't taken this lightly. I prepared diligently for every opponent I've ever faced, and look, this has been no different. I'm in great shape. I'm ready to go, and I'm excited for next week. Like, if you think I'm turning up to my hometown in Wollongong out of nick or underprepared, like, you're off your head. So look, I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm pumped.
You're not pumped today though. What's happened to you? You've gone very quiet after everything we've heard from you in the build-up. You're going to go to water as soon as you sit in front of him.
Oh, no, we're never. Look, I know what the job is. I know what I need to do, and you know, I've done more than enough in talk and promote the fight. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm going to show it March 13th.
You've said a lot though,
yeah.
And I know you've really appreciated and enjoyed a few of the things you've had to say. What have been your highlights of some of the moments you've had expressing how you feel about Sam and what's going to happen?
Look, I know Sam's a credible opponent. You know, he's number one in the world for a reason. I've showed him that respect, but again, I've got to believe in myself. I've got to back myself 100%, and I believe I'll knock him out.
Do you think that he's any chance of scoring a shot on you like that?
Absolutely not. Like, I get it, any man can be beat on their day, but look, I think I'm levels above Mark. I know I'm levels above Mark, and look, I'm very, very confident that I've got more than enough to get rid of this guy in front of me. But look, you know, he's not taking a fight if he doesn't think he can win. Well, I'd imagine he wouldn't be. So look, it's good. He's coming to win. He's coming to fight, and that's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want someone to roll over in Wollongong, you know. So I want to strip him of everything and absolutely, you know, demolish him next week.
Is there a point to prove after some of the stuff that has been said along the way? Do you want to embarrass him in front of your fans?
It's another job, you know. It's another job, and that's how I'm looking at it. I know the process I've got to go through. Yeah, it's been a bit wild, you know. He's like you said, he's talked a lot of shit. He's really, you know, tried to build it up, and it kicked off at the first press conference. But look, I've got a job to do now, and I'm just dialed in on that. There's a process I've got to follow, and that's all this is about now. Now it's, you know, the time for talking and all that, it's done, you know. We're almost here now. We're going to get to punch on Wednesday, and look, I know that when that time comes, that, you know, I'll be ready for that moment.
How do you feel about that first press conference? You got slapped in front of a lot of people.
Look, the emotions are high. Obviously, he had a lot of confidence man in his hometown. You know, again, like you said, next Wednesday we have to settle it, and I can't wait to chin him and put him to bed.
So you don't look back?
Nah,
angry?
I don't. Look, end of the day, you know, I haven't forgot about it. Don't worry. But it happens, you know. It's the boxing business. So again, like I said, with that slap, I'm gonna have to get it back, but with a big knockout.
What have you made of Sam Goodman? Because I'm sure you've been watching his fights in recent years.
Yeah, look, I've been watching him very closely. Obviously, you know, he's got his way up. So, but I know what to do. I've been in boxing a long time, and I'll go out there next Wednesday and box perfect. I'll beat Sam Goodman.
Have you enjoyed watching his fights?
Oh, look, some of them, some not. You know, I criticise him, but I criticise him as a fan, not as a fan of him, but as a boxing fan. But you know, like he said, you know, now we're here pay-per-view, and only because of me, not because of him. He knows that. No one else would fight in Wollongong. No one else is going to go move up, so he knows that. And I like to remind him.
He wants to go on about no one else will fight me. Well, look, we couldn't get opponents from overseas. We couldn't get the big fights we wanted. So look, we landed on Mark Scheibs in that terms of respect. But the whole pay-per-view thing, it's like, it's coming from a bloke who was on the prelims of the last No Limit show. So like, come on, you know, like you gotta be a bit realistic here. I was going to be fighting main event my next fight. I've done my job every time I've stepped in the ring, and that's win. You know, and I haven't been given those wins like he wants to say or whatever. So, look, I've done my job every time I've entered that ring. He hasn't, and that's why I'm where I am and where he is. So, look, you know, March 13th, you know, I'd love to see how many tickets he's actually sold, or get a look at his ticket link, because
Mate, no one's watching you. No one's watching you.
I know how many
no
people.
one is watching. Everyone's watching me
to
to see you get knocked out. No one's watching you.
You're a clown.
No
I know how many
you.
tickets I've sold.
No one's watching
I know what I've sold. I know what I bring. And look, people turn out for me every fight, Ben. You know, and I guarantee you, if you had a look at the numbers that he's done for this fight, it'd be all.
I don't think so, mate.
The numbers would be there.
The numbers are all me.
Ask Matty. Ask Matty what they would be. Mate, I know the tickets I've sold out of my hand, out of my pocket. You know, like I do it every fight. Like he's going on like he's a big ticket seller. Like you brought absolutely no one to Newcastle last fight. So, and it would be the same. I guarantee you wouldn't have sold 50 tickets to this fight. Guarantee you.
Nah, mate, I'm selling pay-per-views. That's what I'm selling, bro. I don't worry about tickets, mate.
You're not worried about tickets.
I'm worried about pay-per-views.
Your seats,
the
your
Magic
fights
Man
will be
show.
empty, mate.
The Magic Man show.
Yep, the Disappear Act, we call it.
What
the Disappear Act?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Every
what are you
time,
about?
every time he's in a hard fight.
What are you
every
about?
time he's in a hard fight, where does he go?
Where have I disappeared?
Like you said, he goes to water.
Where have I disappeared?
To the canvas. Pretty simple.
Both
times you've stepped up. Where have you ended? Where have you ended?
Out of my division, yeah.
Out of your division.
Two weight classes out of my division.
Yeah. What are you on about?
Why didn't you fight Rocky?
I've stepped up three. I didn't get offered the fight. I've stepped up 3 weight divisions, mate. You're going on about 2. Every time you've had a loss, it's always an excuse. So look,
don't worry, man.
I don't need excuses because I get the job
next
done.
Wednesday. No excuses.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We will. You'll feel it.
Do you go into a fight with Sam Goodman at all concerned about his power, or is it just his boxing? Is he not someone you have to worry about?
You know, obviously I'm not stupid. You know, I've got to be concerned of everything. You know, like any fighter, you've got to be concerned of everything: power, speed, timing, footwork.
Because you've said he doesn't have power, but do you think he does?
Oh, he's got enough power to keep guys off. So I've got to be, you know, I've got to be sharp, but obviously not enough to get him away. I don't think he commits fully when he throws, because he's worried about getting chinned, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to get chinned bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's a big knockout artist, this bloke. I'm shaking him a bit. Look, he's I think he's a bit deluded. You know, he fought a bloke who was 10-4. A bloke I fought my 2nd or 3rd fight as a pro, and he's going on like he's some.
Bro, you hit him with everything but the kitchen sink, and he was dead.
18-year-old kid.
I turned pro at 18 as well.
Yeah, exactly right. When did you fight him? You fought him at 30 years of age.
So what?
You clown. Like,
so
honestly.
what? And I still.
Yeah. So what? Are you the same fighter at 18 as you are now?
Nah.
Exactly right. Well, then you've answered my question.
Doesn't matter,
I'm not the same fighter back then as what I am now.
Doesn't matter, bro. You're gonna get smashed March 13.
Yeah, right. He can talk all the talk he wants. He doesn't really believe it. I know he doesn't.
Yeah, you believe it. That's why you put the rematch clause in the contract, mate.
What rematch clause?
Yeah, you know.
I haven't even signed a contract for this fight.
Come on, mate. You didn't sign a contract for this fight, have you?
Ask Matty Rose.
Oh, really? You're bringing Matt up a lot. I should go ask. I'll go ask him after.
Go ask him. He's the promoter. Go ask him.
I'll ask him. It's weird, huh? You never signed a contract for this fight. Weird.
Half my fights are actually out. So I just rock up on the day, mate, and do my job. I know what I'm getting
Doesn't
paid,
make sense.
and I know. Yeah, it's because you're a fight-by-fight fighter. I'm actually signed with the company.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, company
He's
man.
an idiot.
Company man, sweet,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Is it your understanding there's a rematch clause? Should you win this fight, he gets another go?
Yeah.
I won't need a rematch clause. He doesn't win this fight. There's no way he wins this fight. He's way out of his depth, and he's going to be found wanting again. He always does. Every time he's stepped up, he hasn't actually beat a credible fighter. So, what? Name me your biggest win. Last one?
Trigg.
Your last one? Robert Trigg. What's his
Trigg,
record?
yeah, back in the day.
What's his record? Back in the day. What's his record?
I don't know.
Yeah, no one knows.
So you're going to be next.
Pardon? Yeah.
You're going to be
Right,
next.
yeah. Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you believe it. You're an idiot. You're deluded.
Yeah, this is always insecurities coming out. Yeah, you're deluded, this, that. Bro, you're going to feel it, man, trust me. When I get in there, I'm not fearing you. I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, right. We'll see. We'll see who takes the first step back.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see, Poopman. He laughs at his own joke. Let's sort of be on bagging and he laughs at it because you know it's funny.
you're a clown. You're all an act. You're all an act.
You're the only one looking like a clown, mate, with the raccoon eyes.
Yeah, righto.
Go get some water.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
You just worry about making weight yourself, Marky.
Oh,
You're the one who's training in
I'm on weight.
sweatsuits at public
I'm on
workouts.
weight.
So look.
I'm on weight.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm on weight.
Yeah.
Fat boy.
Yeah, righto. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll make weight every time, brother.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. You worry about you.
I am. Don't worry.
Do you think he's struggling?
Yeah, I know he is. 100%. Have a look at his eyes. I know you are.
Can you stay composed in a fight like this against someone who has talked like he has, who has insinuated the things that he has along the way?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, I've got a job to do, and that's all I'm focused on now. So, like I said before, all the stuff for hype in the fight and all that, like you said, the emotions were flared and early on, but now it's you know, it's fight week. I'm ready, so I'm zoned in. I've got a job to do, and I'm just focused on that. So I'm not looking. I'm taking it day by day and just worrying about the process the whole way through. And same way I've approached every other fight. It's emotionless.
Your crowd, though, the Mad Bunch, they want to see something, don't they? Because he's had a crack at you, them, Alex Volkanovski, pretty much all of Wollongong and everything that you stand for. They want to see you make an example of him.
Absolutely, and that's the plan. It is to take him out.
Good.
Yeah, 100%.
The more energy they give you, mate, the more energy they're going to give me.
Yeah,
No problem.
beautiful.
I love that. I love the hostile crowd. I love it, mate.
Yeah.
No problem.
When have you performed in a hostile crowd under pressure?
What do you mean?
When have you performed in a hostile crowd under pressure? Name one fight.
March 13th. That's when I'm going to
See,
perform.
he's talking like he's had all
What are you
this
on
experience.
about, bro?
He's talking like he's had all this experience. Every time he's had a hard fight or he's been, you know, been a bit tested, failed, fallen short. He's going on like he's going to do something March 13th. He's asking to do something that he's never done before. He's going to fall short again.
Yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see. I can't wait.
That's all he's got to say.
I can't wait.
We'll see.
I
We'll see.
can't
We'll see.
wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
You're saying you're going to do something you've never even done. So, look, that's where the delusion comes from.
What are you expecting from the people of Wollongong after some of the
I
things you've
expect a
said?
big crowd. I expect a loud crowd. But again, you know, the more they cheer for him, the more energy I'll gain from that. So I'm not worried at all.
What's their night going to be like, do you think?
It's going to be a shit one. I've got a job to do, just like he said. You know, I'm lasered in. I'm sure, you know, he's going to be struggling to make weight, worrying about that. I'm going to be going in there, weigh in, look strong, feel good, and go punch his head in.
And if you do that, if you get this upset, do you start to think about what's next, given where he is in global boxing, number one in the world with 2 of the bodies?
I'm not looking past Sam. You know what I mean? I know there's a big task there. I've got to get the job done. If I do it in an amazing fashion, yeah, of course.
Do you think about what's next?
No.
The risk that you're taking and what is on the line in this fight?
You can't look past whoever's in front of you. And I know everyone wants to talk about the next fight, and all these opportunities that I'm working towards, and they are my goals. But look, you know, if I fall short here, everything just comes crashing down. So look, I know I've got a job to do. I'm focused on that, and I'm going to enjoy it as well. You know, I get to punch a bloke in the face I don't like. I get to perform in front of my home crowd, and I'm excited by that. You know, so I like the activity, I like to fight, and that's why I'm doing this. You know, it's purely because I love this game and I love these sort of opportunities. So, look, I'm pumped for next week, and my mind ain't looking past that.
You say you don't like him. How long have you not liked Mark Scheibs? Just to build up to this fight, or is he someone who's annoyed you for a while?
Yeah, I'd probably say a while, to be honest. Since the Gold Coast, I know he's not like this in person. I've met Mark plenty of times beforehand, and he doesn't carry on like this. So look, I know it's all an act. I know it's all for a camera, and I know that's not what he's really about. So it was pretty hard to take a liking to him after seeing him carry on up at the Gold Coast. And as soon as he started on social media, I knew it was going to blow up. And
what did he do at the Gold Coast?
Everyone saw it in the Tim Zoo fight, like it was
between him and Rocky.
Yeah, I was there. I was on the panel, man. I'm a fan. You're talking like I'm watching on TV.
No, it's good to know.
No, you give me a headache. Is what was happening. So
it's good to know.
Yeah.
You think he's Team Magic Man?
Yeah, 100%. You just said it. You're bringing up fights when I fought Rocky, mate. Like, what a laugh.
I was in the.
I know. But what I'm saying is, like, you can't seem to, it must have amazed you how confident I was.
Annoyed the out of you is what it done, as everyone else. So, like, honestly, you give a Panadol a headache the way you go on. Like, it's a nightmare.
What happened on social media? Because there's been a bit of talk around that. Didn't you go back and forth with a couple of comments? And
yeah, look, I just, like I said, I said what I had to say. Obviously, Sam didn't like it. He did really poor. When he fought the Chinese guy, he fought pretty shit, to be honest. I don't think he's number one in the world, but I don't think he's Inoue level. So I believe Inoue stops him in 4 rounds. But again, you know what I mean? We've got to prove ourselves March 13th, and obviously he didn't like the comments that I said, but again, it is what it is. It's been said, and now I've got to back it up.
What was the exchange?
No, it wasn't even an exchange. I just saw him commenting on posts that, and I knew it wasn't, the greatest shot, but look at the opponent I had in front of me as well. He didn't want to engage at all. He was interested in running around the ring, and I think
how you fight.
I reckon how I fight. I'll go forward and put the pressure on every time I fight. I reckon you'll be doing the same thing. I reckon I'll be chasing him all around the ring. I don't think you want to stand in the middle of the ring with me once. So, look, I apply effective pressure, and if he doesn't realise that and thinks I'm running around the ring, he hasn't watched my fights close enough.
You will be running around when you feel his power.
Will be. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. He's just all stuff that he hasn't done before that he's asking of himself. He's an idiot.
What are you expecting him to do to stay away from you?
Oh, look, I don't know. Again, his last performance was pretty shit. So, I know he's going to come in and try and make a point with me, and I've got to do the same thing. I've got to get his respect early, and we'll see how we go.
Who's the bigger puncher?
I'm definitely the bigger puncher.
What do you think, Sam?
We'll find out on the night. Look, he wants to go on about being the bigger puncher and like he's a knockout artist, whatever. I'm not interested in all that. I'm interested in taking this bloke apart, and I believe I'll do it and get him out of there. So I believe I'll be chasing him all around the ring. I purely believe he's there to survive and get through as long as he can and take a moral victory.
Nah, mate.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
What does it mean to you, a fight like this?
Oh, it's everything. It's I started boxing at 11 years old. I turned pro at 18. I've had an up and down career, but now we're at this level, we're at this point. Again, Sam's my opponent, and I know I've got to get the job done in exciting fashion. But it's a good challenge as well to measure where I am. You know what I mean? If I really truly believe I'll be a world champion, I have to beat Sam, and that's where we go.
We might finish up, but do you want to have some final words before we all meet for fight week to Sam? Just tell him what you're feeling and what you're thinking before we get to Wollongong.
All the talk's done, mate. It's done. We know what we need to do. We're going in there next Wednesday. There's bad blood, and someone's going to get put in a body bag. Simple as that.
Easy. Honestly, I agree. I reckon I'll get him out of there. So look, just show up, be ready. All the best with the rest of camp, and I'll see you on March 13th.
No worries.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Should we expect anything next week? You slapped him last time.
Look, like I said, all that sort of stuff, I'm not interested, even today, I wasn't interested at the open workouts and getting in a push and a shove. I'm fighting this man next week. I don't need anything kicking off now. I've put in a hard training camp. I've worked hard for this. I don't need anything happening before the fight. So look, I'm just ready for next Wednesday, and then I get to put hands on him.
Do you think he's going to try and start something?
Well, if he tries to push me again, then who knows. But look, I think where he's at as well, I don't think that's going to happen.
Anything next week?
We'll wait and see. I can't say, I can't predict the future, but you know, I'm sure there's going to be something there because you know we're both weighing in. We're both going to be hungry. We both want to fight. We both want to kill each other.
Thought you're on
I'm on weight, mate. Whatever. Still hungry.
Yeah. So
Still hungry, bro.
Not eating for a week.
Hey?
You're not eating for a week.
I am going to be eating. I'll be eating more than you. Trust me.
Righto. He's on weight already, but he's not
Says
eating.
you, bro.
I'm eating,
I ate before I come here.
Yeah, so
I ate
did
before I
So
come
did
here.
I. Why do you think I was over at the cafe, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the cafe because you're shitting yourself when I was in the gym.
Oh, well.
No, yeah.
He's a scary bloke, this bloke. Sleeves, man. Lucky boy. Scary,
mate.
mate. You're a scary man.
I can't wait.
You're a scary
I
man.
am a scary
You're a
man.
big knockout artist.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Sure
One
you
more
are.
knockouts than
Yeah,
you.
sure you are. Sure you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else? Feels like you're just warming up.
Nah, let him go.
Nah, I can't be looking at this guy's head, man. I want to go. So, I'll see you next Wednesday, Sam.
Easy, Marky boy. I'll see
Easy.
you then. Show up. Be ready.
I will.
We'll see both of you next Wednesday, and we'll see you on Main Event. It's going to be an exciting fight. It's Sam Goodman and Mark Scheibs. I'm Ben Damon. I'll see you at the fights.